Hello, Gem. This is Michelle from The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for visiting my channel. So I'm going to do a read for you today, and this is going to be your weekly. This is your Tuesday, right? So this will be for all Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as your Venus signs. It's going to be a general read, okay? So we're going to see what wants to come up for you. So let's see what's going on for you here for all the Geminis out there. This also may or may not resonate with you. Take what resonates with you, and I hope that there is something that each of you can take with you, okay? Now, this being a general read, just note that it's general energy. So if you'd like a personal read, go to theguidedintuitive.com. We'll get you set up over there, all right? All right, Gem, let's see what we've got in store for you here, okay? I want to see what wants to come up for you here. All right, so now this is your current situation at hand. So let's go ahead and pull it out. What I'm using is I'm using the Sacred Journey cards. Woo, something fell out here. So yeah, basically I'm using the Sacred Journey cards because we're all on our own personal journey, right? And I felt like there is a need, especially with all these eclipses and all these things that are actually taking place right now, that I thought, it's probably a good time for us to kind of settle into, each of our own personal journeys and see how this resonates with you, okay? So the first card I get in the situation, okay, is it's almost as if you're beginning a brand new cycle, okay? So you're actually seeing like the first dawn of the day, okay? and that's how I see it too, because it's like when you finish a cycle, you have this totally new awareness, John, and you've got this extra brilliance, you have this extra insight, and with that, you're able to look at the world in a fresh new perspective, and that is how I'm seeing it. So it's almost as if everything that had been hidden before, covered by the moon here, is now being revealed, okay? And it was always there. That's the interesting thing, but just at the time you couldn't see it. Now with this new awareness, well, it's just right out there for you, and it's beautiful, it's enlightening, it's making you feel wonderful. So it's making you feel a lot more cheerful, but it's a beginning of a brand new cycle. So I mean, how often, not very often are you able to turn the page and have this brand new cycle. And this is a huge shift inside you. So again, you're seeing kind of like the very first morning light that's kind of peeking through the bedroom window that actually wakes you up, okay? And that's what I'm actually seeing here. And it's kind of like that first peak of light that's kind of coming through the window, and you are just you're actually being awakened in a brand new way. Okay, so you're gonna know how that resonates with you. Note your comments below. I'd like to kind of hear a little bit about that. But that's what I'm seeing from the first light here. Yeah, I mean, that's what's really kind of coming into play for me, and what I'm seeing here. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. It's quite beautiful. And I think that you're just kind of like I said, it's wiping the slate clean. It's bringing a fresh perspective. Upon winter, it feels like it's now bringing the summertime to you, with a little bit of warmth and enthusiasm and a new zest on life, knowing that you've got some new inner knowledge, and that's put you up to another level. And you just feel that much more enlightened, that much more knowledgeable and insightful. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. Now let's take a look at perhaps some of the challenges that might be affecting the current situation at this time, that might kind of hinder you from moving forward. Okay, let's see what that is. So we have choosing your path. Okay, now that makes really good sense, Tom. So what I'm seeing here is that now with this new awareness, you are kind of like standing on the mountaintop and saying, okay, which way do I want to go? What vista do I want to conquer? Okay, and that's as if what I'm seeing, that you're kind of realizing, as you see here, that all is possible. You've got your superhero cape on, and it's spiritual. It's that purple color that is also about the crown chakra, and that is like kind of your connection with your source and the divine, whatever that is for you. And it's almost like you're wearing it in such a powerful way, Jem. and you're just, again, looking over the vistas and saying, okay, now what does this look like for me? You know, I personally know, and this is like you, I'm speaking in gem, as a gem, is that all is possible. And now you're looking in to see that, okay, there's vistas that can be conquered. Which one do I want to set them in my direction or put my eye to and go ahead and move in that direction and do everything it takes in that? So that is up to you. Now, this could be a relationship. It could be a situation. It could be even a, just whatever seems to kind of pop up for you. But that's what I'm seeing here. Note your comments below because I'd love to know. But it's beautiful. You're seeing kind of like the green pastures around there too. So with the mountains that beg you to climb, there is also some beautiful rolling hills and green pastures, which just allow different elevations of being able to achieve that goal. Not always is it going to be straight uphill. You're going to have this, you're going to have this. It's going to be rolling plains. It's going to be lots of different things, but it's going to be very, very fruitful. So that is what I'm seeing. Choosing your path, Gem. What is that going to be for you? Okay, so that's what I see. And the issue might be is that now with this new awareness, you might have a problem choosing your path. The interesting thing is that if you are having an issue perhaps in finding your purpose, I think the biggest thing right now to do is to that this full moon that's taking place today in Capricorn. It's about being energized mentally. And because it's in Capricorn, right? So that's kind of like the doing to get serious about things. But it's also to, if you don't know what direction you're going to put into it, you don't want to waste your time expanding your energy in an area that's not going to work for you. So I think that maybe following some sort of meditation to help you focus on your path is going to help you. It helps focus your energy, and it will definitely get you far. Okay, so I think that's maybe you can look up YouTube Finding Your Life Purpose meditation, and then look that up and then focus in on that if you're having some issues as it relates to that. Okay, so you're just kind of looking out and saying, where do I want to put my energies? What do I want to conquer next? And like I said, what I love about this is you've got your superhero spiritual cape on, okay? And that is about abundance. That's that deep purple color, right? So I just love it. So I think that you can actually overcome this obstacle. I don't see this as being any problem for you. Let's take a look at the past and take a look at perhaps maybe what kind of obstacles that maybe were issues that might present a challenge for you in terms of moving forward for some of you. Okay, let's see what that is. It might affect your present situation. Okay, let's see what that is. Embracing enthusiasm. Isn't that what we just mentioned from the very beginning? That's exactly what I felt, because I feel like you're really, you know that you've been transformed, okay? You know that. You know that you've come out of that cycle, and you can really feel yourself wanting to take flight, okay? So I really see this, and like I said, the woman's looking at here, it's almost just like that, she's like giggling like, oh, I'm so excited, I'm so happy this is over, and I made it out alive, okay? So that's what this is saying. So the eclipse energy, it's beautiful that it's in Capricorn because it's real serious, it's buckling down in terms of what it is that you want to move towards, right? And it's going to rid things that are going to get out of your way if it's not going to be in the direction where you set your sights towards, okay? So I want you to know that, but it's this beautiful kind of thing knowing that, yes, I came out of this. Yes, this is a completion because I can feel it in me. And I know that you can feel it, Jim. I feel like, I'm just kind of, I know that I'm speaking to at least quite a few of you out there in terms of your energy shift and how you've been feeling that way, that you know that a big cycle, and you can feel that a big cycle has come to some sort of completion and you're starting a new one, okay? So that's how I see. So the thing is that embrace the enthusiasm. Don't get, too kind of tied up in the head mentally in terms of, how you're going to choose your path. Use the guidance of your energy as well, okay? And listen to your intuition. So if you think about choosing one path, think about how the energy is moving through you, okay? Is it moving in an anxious state? Is it moving in where your muscles become tight? Do you become a little stressed or anxious as it pertains to that? And then check out what that other option, maybe option B would be, and then see how you feel in that, okay? And every direction, which is so interesting, I always feel that it's never wrong, because you're always getting a step closer to your higher self and what you really should be doing, okay? Whether it's this whatever it is that you actually choose, you just get that step closer. And you just, if not, you eliminate one, but you've always bring that knowledge that you have found by going one direction. But just check in with yourself and meditate on that. And like I said, maybe perhaps choosing, focusing on a video such as maybe choosing your life's purpose, and a meditation as it relates to that could really, really help. Okay. So that's what I'm thinking. All right. So that may really, really help you there. Now let's take a look at the outcome. Okay. What the influences that are going to be, that's going to affect your outcome. All right. Let's take a look at what that will be. All right. What is that? Here we go. Passion and pleasure. Ooh, nice. Okay, so I like this. So this is about really stepping into your life. The life that you have desired, the life that you have chosen, not the life that someone else has chosen for you, or that you felt that you needed to move forward in a direction to satisfy someone else. This is a life that is going to be savored by you, okay? This is the life that you choose, okay? So maybe some of you have made a decision, or a different decision as it relates perhaps to your career, towards a situation, towards a relationship, whatever that is. This is your choosing, not anyone else's. So it's really about enjoying your life and just savoring it, okay? And that's what I see here. It's kind of like, there's like this, fire pit there, and I almost feel like everyone's kind of surrounding that. The moon, you're kind of dancing at night. What a fun, wondrous thing, and there's like two people dancing, by the fire. There's a few kids, it's like this celebration, having the passion to what it is that you really like to do, and also taking time to do some things that also are pleasurable for you, okay? So passion on what you like, but also it kind of being something very, very pleasurable. So this is really beautiful, Jim. You are really doing really great. I like to see this for you. Let's see if what can help you in the process. Change. So perhaps there is a change that you have to make in your life to bring on this passion and pleasure. Could be a person, a place, or it could be a certain situation, okay? That's what I'm seeing. And this is about energy. This is about being energized, right? But this is also energizing communication. And that's the throat chakra, which is the blue. So it could be any form of communication whatsoever, okay? But it's being energized, whether it's your doing or someone else, but I think it's your doing, okay? And that's what I see here. So you understand that nothing can grow and nothing can evolve unless you put some movement behind it, okay? So that is exactly what I am seeing here for you. So I love this, okay? And that orange energy is very passionate energy, so it really goes well with your reading too, okay? Let's see what else wants to come up. Wrong deck, I'm gonna use this one. Let's see what wants to come up. Okay, let's see, what is it? Purpose. Okay, well, how appropriate. We just talked about that. So this is just basically saying, I know what I am here to do. So I truly think that you're going to, if some of you don't know quite yet, some of you will soon, okay? So really kind of to really tap into, internally and really do some meditation on this. Walk in nature, do whatever it is you need to do. Again, the same colors in communication, and also in your spirituality, your crown chakra. And this is just saying, yeah, your purpose. This is saying there's going to be a change in your purpose as to how you're going to move forward. So I so love to see this. Okay, so I'm excited for this for you. I think that you guys, you really deserve it. You've come out of an end of a cycle, and it's going to, whatever it is that you're going towards, this is the heart chakra, which is the green, and the blue is communication, right? So I think it's going to be something that you're going to communicate as it relates to your heart. It's going to bring amazing happiness. So you know that you are on your right path when you are happy, okay? When you are truly happy about it, right? I'm aware that being happy means I'm on the right path. That's exactly what this says, okay? So very, very great. So I'm looking forward to this. I think that you guys have got a lot of wonderful things that are coming into play for you. And I think that, you know, the best is really coming in your direction through this area. So definitely keep on keeping on. I think the biggest thing too is to really, if you have any fears whatsoever, Jim, going in this way or going, you know, kind of taking a new direction, whether it's a person, place, or situation, okay? This is really talking about that replace, that you acknowledge your fear, but also replace it with the insight of awareness, okay? Of awareness. Push yourself right through that fear, okay? With the energy that you have that is really coming into play, okay? And just understand that any mistake that along the way that you make is not a mistake, right? It's just an opportunity for you to learn. And you can just put it in your tool belt and take it with you, because someday, Jim, someday you might be teaching someone else this, okay? And you can pass that lesson on, okay? So lots of love to you. I hope you have a fabulous week, and I look forward to seeing you next week. And until then, namaste.